University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. The hurly-burly of round one is done. 16 matches lost and won. So tonight sees the first fixture of the second round of the competition. The losing team will become the 13th to bid us a final farewell, while the winners will take the first place in the quarter-finals. Now, the team from St John's College, Cambridge, lost their first-round match to Imperial College London, but survived to return as one of the 4 highest-scoring losing teams and then beat UCL in a very closely fought contest by only a 5-point margin. With an average age of 22, let's meet the St John's team again.
Hi, I'm Thomas Clark. I'm from the United States and Japan, and I study linguistics.
Hi, I'm Louis George. I'm from Lyme Regis in Dorset, and I study human, social and political sciences.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Chan. I'm from Cambridge, and I study veterinary medicine.
Hi, I'm Kiana Oyan. I'm from New Jersey, and I study natural sciences.
Now, Queen Mary is a constituent college of the University of London, and their team's first-round victory was at the expense of Oxford Brookes University by the narrow margin of 115 points to 90. So not the highest-scoring fixture we've seen in this competition, a victory nonetheless. Also with an average age of 22, let's meet the Queen Mary team again.
Hi, I'm Abithai Akuma. I'm from Chesington in southwest London, and I'm studying economics.
Hi, I'm Marcus Deal. I'm from Hertfordshire and I'm studying medicine.
And this is their captain.
Hello, I'm Alex McGill. I'm from Driffield in East Yorkshire and I'm studying for a PhD on the mathematics of general relativity.
Hi, I'm Catherine Dominic. I'm from Hull in East Yorkshire and I study medicine.
Well, you all know the rules, so let's just get on with it. Fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. Which historical figure links all of these? A work by Beethoven, also known as the Battle Symphony, the giant sequoia of North America, the Southern Hemisphere capital that overlooks Port Nicholson, and a type of waterproof footwear.
St John's Chan.
Wellington.
Wellington is correct, yes, Arthur Wilson. So you get the first set of bonuses then, St John's. They're on Monsters in Fiction. His hair was of a lustrous black, his teeth of a pearly whiteness, but these luxuriances only formed a more horrid contrast with his watery eyes. This is a description of the monster in which work of 1818?
1818? Early. Like maybe Frankenstein's around then, but... Frankenstein?
It is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. In his novel At the Mountains of Madness, which author describes Shoggoth as a shapeless congeries of protoplasmic bubbles with myriads of temporary eyes?
Do you have any idea?
I don't know. What year?
Huh?
What year did he give you?
No.
I don't know.
Who did, like, Cthulhu?
Lovecraft?
Lovecraft.
Lovecraft?
It is H.P. Lovecraft, yes. In Seamus Heaney's translation of an epic poem, of which heathen brute is it said there was no time-proof blade that could cut his brutal, blood-caked claw.
Beowulf?
Grendel?
Yeah, so Grendel from
Grendel.
Beowulf, yeah.
Yeah.
Grendel?
It is Grendel, yes, well done. 10 points for this. Often significant in biology. What adjective identifies the pressure required to prevent solvent from flowing through a semi-permeable membrane?
St John's Chan.
Osmotic?
Osmotic is correct. These bonuses are on manuscripts in the National Library of Wales. Firstly, thought to originate in Wales, De Natura Rerum, or The Nature of Things, is a 12th century copy of a treatise by which churchman born in northern England in 673?
Could it be the Venerable Bede? I don't know anyone else, really.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. So.
The Venerable Bede?
Correct. Dating to the 15th century, the history of the kings of Britain is a Welsh translation of a work written in about 1135 by which scholar whose sobriquet is a town on the River Wye?
Geoffrey of Monmouth?
Yeah, sure.
Geoffrey of Monmouth?
Correct. And thirdly, the 12th century Book of Llandaff concerns a diocese that has its seat in which city?
St David's, maybe?
It could be, yeah. St David's?
No, it's Cardiff. 10 points for this. From the early 10th century, Sitrick the Squinty and Sitrick Silkenbeard were among the rulers of which present-day capital city? The latter built the city's first cathedral, Christchurch, some years after his defeat by Brian Boru at the Battle of Clontarf.
St John's Chan.
Dublin.
Dublin is correct, yes. I believe you, even if you don't believe yourself.
Thank you.
Right, your bonuses are on scientists. The experiments conducted by Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase in 1952 show that DNA is the genetic material rather than what other biological macromolecule?
Proteins, yeah. Proteins?
Correct. The Chinese-American scientist Chien-Shiung Wu provided the first experimental proof that what property of fundamental particles is not conserved in weak subatomic interactions?
Was it? Parity, right? Is that the thing? I feel like this...
It came up.
Yeah, I'll just go...
Yeah.
Parity?
Correct.
Yeah.
Along with Fritz Strassmann and Otto Hahn, the Austrian scientist Lisa Meitner made key contributions to the discovery of what phenomenon in uranium?
Type of radiation, maybe? Or...
Yeah. Beta decay, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, some kind of decay.
Sure. Beta decay?
No, it's nuclear fission.
Oh.
Right, for your picture starter in the picture round we're taking now, you're going to see a map of Africa. For 10 points, name the city indicated.
St John's Chan.
Port Elizabeth?
No.
Queen Mary Deal.
Durban?
Durban is correct, yes. In 2002, Durban was the location for the launch and first summit of the African Union. For your bonuses, I want you to identify 3 more cities that have hosted African Union summits. Firstly, the national capital at A.
Okay, so that's Equatorial Guinea capital.
Bamako?
Bamako, no.
Capital of Equatorial Guinea. Any ideas?
That's what they're called. Or is it Sao Tome? Maybe it's Sao Tome.
Sao Tome is Sao Tome.
Try Sao Tome.
Sao Tome.
No, it's Malabo in Equatorial Guinea. Secondly, the city at B with a population of around 130,000.
Country? So it's Libya. Tripoli. Is it? Yeah, it's Tripoli. Yeah, it's Tripoli. I think.
Tripoli?
Try, yeah.
Okay. Tripoli.
No, it's Sirte. 130,000 is a much, much smaller total number of people who live in Tripoli. And finally, the city at C.
Any...
Do you know the country? It's Egypt.
It's just in Egypt.
It's just on the border of Saudi and Egypt.
It's not going to be that far into the last one.
Right on the border. You got any suggestions at all?
Cairo. Just go. I don't know.
It's not Cairo. Pass.
That's Sharm el-Sheikh. Right, another starter question now. Which 3 Latin words mean an unexpected power or event, saving a seemingly...
Queen Mary McGill.
Deus ex machina.
That's correct. These bonuses are on the French word boucher, meaning butcher. Le Boucher and les Bonnes Femmes are among films by which French New Wave director described as France's master of the mystery thriller?
Okay, French New Wave. Any names?
Truffaut is the only one I can think of.
Truffaut. There's one other big one, isn't there? I'm blanking on him. Okay, Truffaut.
No, it's Claude Chabrol. Born in Battersea, Catherine Boucher married which poet and artist in 1782? As his constant assistant, she may have completed some of his unfinished work after his death in 1827.
Poet and artist. Blake.
Poet and artist. Oh,
William.
Yeah, that's the right time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. William Blake.
Correct. Born in Paris in 1703, Francois Boucher was a leading exponent of what artistic style, sometimes known as late Baroque?
Was it 1703?
Yeah.
Is that Rococo? It's not Rococo, is it?
I think that's right, yeah.
That's after Baroque.
Yeah. Rococo.
Rococo is correct. Another starter question. Ignoring the numbers and rearranging the letters of the chemical formula of sodium citrate or sodium bicarbonate gives the name in the singular of what snack food thought to be named after its originator?
St John's Chan.
Nacho.
Nacho is correct. Well done. You get a set of bonuses on former princely states of British India that shared their names with major cities. In each case, identify the state from the description. Firstly, ruled by Muslim nizams, but with a predominantly Hindu population, a state centering on the South Indian city that is the location of Charminar and Telugu film production.
Well, Telugu is, I think Bangalore.
So do you think it's... OK, sure. Bangalore?
No, it's Hyderabad.
Oh, sorry.
A principality centred around the city that is now the capital of Madhya Pradesh. In 1984, it experienced the worst industrial accident in history,
Bhopal.
Following the release of gas from an insecticide plant.
Bhopal?
Correct. Situated in the Marwar region of Rajasthan, the largest princely state of the Rajputana Regency, this city gives its name to a specialised item of clothing.
Jaipur.
Is that an item of clothing?
Or Jodhpur is an item.
Sure. So is it Jaipur?
I think it's now called Jaipur, but you could say Jaipur.
Sure. Jaipur?
No, it's Jodhpur. They are separate places.
Oh, OK.
10 points for this. I need a two-word name here. In 2020 and 2021, the Britons Miranda Merrin, Sam Davis and Pip Hare were among the 6 female skippers in which quadrennial yachting competition that starts and ends on the French Atlantic coast?
Queen Mary McGill.
The America's Cup.
I'm afraid you lose 5 points, Queen Mary. Anyone want to buzz from St John's? It's the Vendée Globe. 10 points for this starter question. From the Greek for divide, what diacritical mark is usually omitted from words such as cooperate and aerate? It is typically placed over the...
St John's clock.
Diuresis.
Diuresis is correct, yes. Right, your bonuses this time are on carbonate minerals. Having a value of 3 on the Mohs scale, which mineral is found in the crystal formation known as dogtooth spar? You may give the common name or the chemical name of the corresponding carbonate compound.
It's talc, gypsum, and...
Apatite, is it? Or aragonite?
It's apatite, I think.
Apatite.
Wait, no, apatite's 5, I think.
So aragonite?
That's not 1. 4 is fluorite. What's before?
Calcite?
Calcite, yeah.
Yeah. Calcite?
Calcite is correct, or calcium carbonate. Secondly, a son of the first Duke of Northumberland, which chemist gave his name to both the mineral form of zinc carbonate and a scientific establishment that opened in Washington, D.C. in 1855?
Smithson.
Smithson.
Smithson. Is he called Smithson?
Smithson, yeah.
Smithson?
It was James Smithson, yes. Named after the Greek word for the element of which it is a minor ore, the mineral siderite is the carbonate of which common metal?
Siderite. Any ideas?
Is it cobalt? I don't know.
I mean, there's a reason.
I don't know, but
Where to go?
Yeah, sure. Cobalt?
No, it's iron. Right, 10 points for this. I need a 3-word term here, meaning sea, that's S-E-A. What place name element appears in all the following names? The gulf into which the Yellow River discharges, the smallest and southernmost province of China, and a major city near the mouth of the Yangtze.
St John's clock.
Hai.
Hai is correct, H-A-I. Bohai, Hainan and Shanghai. So you get the set of bonuses, and they are on the US astronomer Andrea Getz. In 2020, Getz was awarded a share in the Nobel Prize for Physics for providing evidence that what type of object is at the core of our galaxy?
Black hole. Right, yeah. Black hole?
A supermassive black hole, yes. Getz proved the existence of the black hole at the centre of the Milky Way using the Keck Observatory in which US state?
Somewhere remote. Nevada?
Washington? Oh, it would be like...
I have no idea, I'm just
I have
guessing.
no clue.
Washington.
Sure. Washington?
No, it's Hawaii. Getz shared the Nobel Prize with the German astrophysicist Reinhard Genzel and which British mathematical physicist? The latter was cited for the discovery that black hole formation is a robust prediction of the general theory of relativity.
Might be Hawking.
Is it?
I was going to say, is it not Hawking?
Sure. Hawking?
No, it was Sir Roger Penrose. Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a part of a ballet. For 10 points, I want the English title of the ballet.
Queen Mary Uther Kuma.
Swan Lake.
Nope. You can hear a little more St John's.
St John's O Young.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty is correct. Following on from that waltz from Tchaikovsky's Sleeping Beauty, your bonuses are 3 more waltzes from ballets. Again, I want the title of the ballet each time. First, this ballet by a French composer.
Any ideas?
Coppelia?
Sorry?
It could be Coppelia. I'm not sure.
Coppelia. Is that by Delibes?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Can we go for that?
Yeah, go for it.
Delibes?
Yes, it was by Delibes, but I asked for the title of the ballet, which was Coppelia.
That's my bad. It's fine.
Secondly, this ballet by a Russian composer.
Do you have any idea?
I'm trying to...
I don't know.
No.
Can you think any...
Could this one be Swan Lake?
No, it's... I mean, go for it. I can't
just
think of
wild
anything
guess.
else. Yeah, go for it.
Swan Lake?
It's Petrushka by Stravinsky. Finally, another Russian ballet.
Ideas?
No, I don't know Russian ballets.
I don't want to say
Go
Swan
for
Lake again.
Sure. Swan Lake?
It's Cinderella by Prokofiev. 10 points for this. Susceptible to fracturing, what slender S-shaped bone functions as a strut between the shoulder bone?
Queen Mary Deal.
Clavicle.
Clavicle is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on artists and dogs using information from the website barkpost.com. Quote, I like people to look as natural and as physically at ease as animals. As Pluto, my whippet. These are the words of which post-war British artist born in Berlin?
Post-war. Post-war British, but born in Berlin.
Ernst, was it? No.
Sorry?
Was it Ernst stay in Germany?
Potentially.
Go for it.
Yeah. Max Ernst.
No, it's Lucian Freud. In mid-1990s, which Yorkshire-born artist painted numerous portraits of his Dachshunds, Stanley and Bougie?
So it could be Hockney. I think he was born in Bradford.
Sure.
David Hockney.
It was David Hockney, yes. Usually depicted in a highly stylised and simplified form, with a thick, dark outline, dogs, dancing, barking or biting, appear repeatedly in the work of which artist who died in New York in 1990?
When did Warhol die?
Oh, I thought he was before 1990, but...
Pollock.
Not a bad shout.
Pollock, just go for it.
Yeah. Andy Warhol.
It wasn't, it was Keith Haring. 10 points for this. Characterised by the repeated use of the A-flat note throughout the piece, Chopin's prelude in D-flat is usually known by what specific name?
Queen Mary Deal.
The Raindrop Prelude.
It was, yes, the Raindrop Prelude. You get 3 questions on English history. Which residential district near Staines in Berkshire gave its name to the 1973 political agreement that aimed to establish a power-sharing executive in Northern Ireland?
What's that called?
In Northern Ireland.
Is it Dayton? No. Drayton?
Drayton Manor?
Drayton.
Staines? Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Do you have a guess of anything?
Drayton.
Nominate Deal.
Drayton?
No, it's Sunningdale. Secondly, for a possible 5, named after a Berkshire village near Newbury, what financial relief system was introduced in 1795 as a means of supplementing the wages of agricultural labourers?
Furlough, is it?
Sorry?
I don't know. I don't know.
It could be furlough.
Furlough? Is that a new thing?
Possibly.
Just go for it.
Furlough.
No, it's the Speenhamland system. And finally, for 5 points, which prominent town in Berkshire gives its name to the Treaty of 1386 that established a long-standing alliance between England and Portugal?
I don't think I know this.
Just pass. Nothing.
No. Pass.
It's Windsor. 10 points for this. From the name of a minstrel routine performed from 1828 by Thomas Dartmouth Rice, what 2-word term is associated with the laws that enforce racial segregation in the south of the United States?
St John's So Young.
Jim Crow.
Jim Crow is correct. Well done. You get 3 bonuses on the FIFA World Cup for your 15 points if you get them. Which country won the World Cup twice during the 1930s, the first time playing at home and the second when the tournament was held in France?
Uruguay. Because they won in 1930. Or it could be like Argentina or Brazil or something.
Yeah, try Uruguay.
Sure. Uruguay?
No, it's Italy. Brazil won the World Cup for the first time in 1958. In which European country, whose team they defeated by 5-2 in the final?
I don't know.
France? I don't really know.
Was it in Argentina?
No, it's a European country.
Oh, European.
I was thinking France. But
Try France.
Yeah. France?
No, it was Sweden. Of the 4 South American countries to have hosted the World Cup finals, which is the only one never to have won the competition?
So it's not Uruguay, not Argentina,
Brazil.
not Brazil. So Chile, maybe?
Do you think they would have hosted?
I don't really know. Any ideas? Or Colombia?
I think Colombia have hosted, maybe.
Sure. Colombia?
No, it was Chile. Bad luck. Hosted it in 1962. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. If your picture starts, you'll see a still from a film. 10 points if you can give me the film's title.
Queen Mary McGill.
Vertigo.
No. Anyone like to buzz from St John's?
St John So Young.
Age of Innocence.
No, it's Rope, the Alfred Hitchcock film. So we'll come to the picture bonuses in a moment or two, and in the meantime, have another starter question. In geodesy, what 8-letter word refers to the distance above the geoid equipotential surface, and in astronomy to the angle above or below an observer's horizon?
Queen Mary McGill.
Azimuthal.
I'm afraid you lose 5 points, Queen Mary. None of you wants to buzz? It's altitude. 10 points for this. What 3 letters begin the following? The name by which rapeseed oil is known in North America, and the names of a small melon with orange flesh. A plant also...
St John's Chen.
C-A-N.
Correct. We were interrupted rudely in the middle of the picture round, so there are going to be picture bonuses for you, you'll be pleased to hear. You saw previously Alfred Hitchcock's Rope, which presents its action in close to real time. Your picture bonuses are 3 more films that use this device. 5 points for each you can identify. Firstly...
Like a Western. You know,
High Noon.
High Noon?
Yeah.
High Noon?
High Noon is correct. Fred Zinnemann in 1952. Secondly, the English title of this Romanian film.
I think it's like 28 Days Later or something.
Sorry?
It's not a Romanian film.
No, it's not Romanian.
Do we have anything?
The Whistlers.
Oh, no.
The what?
The Whistlers, but that was really
Whistlers?
recent. I don't remember.
Yeah, try it.
The Whistlers?
No, it's not. It's The Death of Mr. Lazarescu in 2005. And finally...
1917. 1917.
God, yeah, 1917.
Directed by Sam Mendes is correct. Right. 10 points for this. Which chemical element did Robert Boyle refer to as noctiluca on the basis of its luminescent properties? It had earlier been isolated by the German chemist Hennig Brand from a sample of urine.
St John's Chen.
Phosphorus?
Phosphorus is correct. Your bonuses are on musicals. I want you to identify the title of the work from the lines that appear at or near its opening. A single word is sufficient in each case. Premiered in 1943, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
The single word musical, so Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Oklahoma?
It is Oklahoma, yes. First performed in 1981. Are you blind when you're born? Can you see in the dark?
Is it
Annie.
Cats?
Or
What do you say?
I said Annie, but I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it's Cats. I have no
that was a
idea.
guess.
Was it Andy?
Annie.
Annie, oh right. Annie?
No, it's not Annie, it's Cats.
Oh. Unlucky.
Premiered in 2010. My mummy says I'm a miracle.
Matilda?
Matilda? Yeah.
Matilda?
Correct. 10 points for this. In architecture, what name is given to that part of a cruciform plan church which projects out at right angles from the main body of the building, usually between
St John's
the
Park.
Transept?
Transept is correct. Well done. Right, your bonuses are on physics this time. From the Greek for stream, what 8-letter term denotes the study of the physics of flow, including fluid and plastic behavior?
Flowing is like row or
Oh my god.
like rowology or something.
Sure.
Say laminology?
Laminology.
Yeah, no, go for
You
that.
know, like lamellar
yeah,
flow.
sure, go for that.
Laminology.
No, it's rheology.
Oh, sorry.
In some fluids, such as cornstarch and water mixture, viscosity increases as velocity gradient increases. What term denotes this behaviour?
Oh my gosh. I've forgotten. It's colloid, right?
I don't think so. But I mean,
No, cornstarch is the one where you like press it. And,
Yeah.
It's colloid.
Is that okay?
It's a non-Newtonian, that's fine.
Oh, non-Newtonian.
Yeah, try that.
Non-Newtonian?
No, it's dilatancy. In a fluid such as water with constant viscosity, the velocity gradient is simply proportional to shear stress. This type of fluid is named after which foundational figure in classical mechanics?
Newtonian. This is Newton.
Newtonian?
Newton.
Newton?
It is named after Newton, yes. 10 points for this. Born in 1831, the musician and composer Joseph Joachim was a virtuoso on which instrument? His compositions include the Hungarian Concerto.
Queen Mary Uther Kuma.
Cello.
No.
St John's Chan.
Violin.
It is the violin, yes. If you guess correctly. 3 questions on a number for your bonuses. 121 BCE marked the end of a reforming period of the Roman Republic, named after which 2 brothers? I need the family name by which they are best known.
Any ideas?
I don't know. Augustus. I have
No,
no
it's a
idea.
family name.
Scipii?
Sure. Scipii.
It's the Gracchi. 121 BC and 121 CE both fall within the time span of which Chinese dynasty? I need a single word answer, please.
Han.
Yeah.
Han.
Correct. 121 and a half years was the approximate interval between transits of which planet in 1882 and 2004?
Mercury or Venus, I assume.
I have no idea. I'll just guess one.
I don't know.
Venus.
Venus.
It was Venus, yes. Right, 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. What is the fraction 1/16 expressed as a percentage?
St John's Clerk.
6.25%.
That is correct, yes. And at the gong, Queen Mary had 45, but they've been absolutely pulverised by St John's College, Cambridge, who go through now to the next stage of the competition. Congratulations to you. Queen Mary, thank you very much for joining us and taking part. I hope you can join us next time for another second round match. But until then, it's goodbye from St John's College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Queen Mary, London.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.